Hi! Nice that you are here with me again. My name is Vanessa and today I create another video here at my self-sufficiency farm for you. In the last video I show you my new animals. I've bought 2 goats, and after you see this video the time with them was a little bit difficult. They cost me a lot of nerves, so it happened so much with them that I have to change something now. I don't want to sell them, I don't want to bring them into the fridge. I have to change something here at my farm. But this is what I do next. Today I want to start the renovation of the chicken barn. I have the barn where the chickens was in the past inside, and everything is old, it is damaged, so I have to renovate it. And I asked you in my last self-sufficiency video what you think, what kind of animals fit here inside of my little farm, and you brought me a lot of great comments, a lot of great ideas, and today I want to talk with you about it, about the animal that you named, and while I talk about it, renovate the chicken barn. So if you want, come with me. My German Shepherd dog Alpaca helped me so much in the last days because the goats always run through the fence, so the fence doesn't stop them. But my luck, they hate Alpaca, they are afraid of her. So Alpaca loved to play with them. She would love to run the whole day with them, not run them to death, just play with them. She thinks, oh, you have my size, we can play together. The sheep don't like her and the goats also don't like her. And when the goats run through the fence, Alpaca come and just stare at them. This is enough that they run without help from me again inside the barn, inside of the meadow. So it was great that Alpaca helped me here so much, but of course now I need an electricity fence. The sheep doesn't need them, but the goats will need it. By the way, if you want to see such small adventures here at my barn, like when the sheep meet the first time the goats, when the goats meet Alpaca, all of this stuff I load up in a reel at YouTube, Instagram, often also TikTok and Facebook. If you are interested to see this, because often I only show it there and not load it up to YouTube, feel free to check my channels out. I put you the links here down in the video description. If you are interested to follow me also there, feel free to do it. I would be happy if you do it. This side of the meadow is much more beautiful. The grass is greener here. Why? Because I have here much fruit trees. Fruit trees make shadow. Shadow makes a wet ground. Wet ground makes the grass growing faster and better. But I cannot let the sheep and the goats here at this side, because when you can look here in the background, there are a lot of trees. And sheep and goats love to eat leaves and also the bark, because there are minerals inside which they need. And I have no problem if they eat everything here at the upper side from the trees. But when they walk at this side and run over the fence, up there is a street, you can hear it in the background. And yeah, it's very dangerous. Also, under the last video where I bought the goats, some people wrote me German notes. You know, Germans are difficult. Why you carry them, why you don't let them run free, why you have to bring them into the barn, why they can run over the meadow. So I always hate it when people, they have nothing to do with animals, comment such stupid comments like this. When you bought a new animal, no matter what kind of farm animal, if it's a chicken or goose or goats, sheep, no matter, you bring them for one day and night into the barn. Why? because they would panic if you won't let them run free for the first time. And they have to know that the barn is their safe space. If you let them out the next days, they always return to the barn because there is their safe space. And inside of the barn they can hear all the sounds around, and they know what's there. Are there other animals? Are there children? Is there a street? Are there some dangerous animals around? It's very important. And if I would run the goats free for the first time after I bring them out of the car, they would run in panic away. And everyone knows what could happen if an animal like this run over the street. Imagine a truck and the car crash. Imagine a car had to drive at the side because there are sheep or goats running over the fence, and they drive into a biker or a person who walks there. This would be so massive costs, and I could not live with the knowledge that I maybe kill someone because it's my fault. So it would be so expensive if something like this happens. Of course, I have something where I can buy every month a little bit, and then all of those costs that maybe happen are free for me, but yeah, I don't want that something like this happens. So please, people, if you have no idea of what having farm animals is, be silent. Sorry, I have to say it. So this is what we have. Here at this side is the sheep and goats barn. This here is the all chicken barn. Before I come to this farm, there was rabbits inside. They was inside of these small boxes. I don't like to have animals in such a condition, so I've put chickens inside. And when I sold the chickens, the sheep are often here inside when it rains, and they are at this side of the meadow. They often come inside, and they damaged here a lot because it is rotten, and yeah, they put all those wooden part away, and so I have to move everything out and create space for something new. I found it every time very interesting because you have to know this farm is from my friend Leo, who's passed away by a tragical mountain drama. 9. And his father and also he wrote on everything where they created, where they built it. And here maybe it is all just 91, I think. Here we have 98. So you can see how old it is, but you can see the structure is very well. As you can see here, we have those massive parts of wood, and they are from the railway ground. They are filled with oil, and this makes them very stable. So it is always interesting to see how old it is, but in what good structure it still is. And I always have to smile if I see something like this, because I knew Leo's father did it, and Leo also, and yeah, it is just a little bit of remembering. So here into this barn were in the past the rabbits, like I told you. My friend Leo had here 3 rabbits in the past, and they have a space like this here by his father, and as he do everything at the farm, they have by him this area here, so more space. And I think also when there are animals that we want to slaughter and that we want to eat, that we have to make it possible that they have a life good as possible. And being inside such a small area, maybe also in the darkness the whole time, this isn't something what an animal should live. So no, I don't want this. And I had rabbits in the past. So Leo has his 3 rabbits there, And I had also several of them in my garden at the neighbor ground. I want to have them for self-sufficiency, for slaughter, but I cannot do it. They look so cute with their big ears. I don't want to kill them. I can kill sheep, I can kill chickens, I can kill goose and everything, but no rabbits. So I sold all the rabbits, only one's left. His name was Ludi, the short name for Ludwig. So, and I come to Leo and I asked him, "Hey Leo, I have only one rabbit left. You want to have it? Can I bring the rabbit to you? Can he live by you?" And at first he told me, "No, I have enough and I have to carry about them." But then he told me, okay, bring him. And I bring him the, as I thought, male rabbit. It was a few days before Easter. And one day before Easter he came around to my house and I saw at his face that something happened. So he was not angry, but he was confused and he smiled a little bit. And I asked, "Hey Leo, what's up?" And he told me, "Vanessa, you brought me a surprise. You told me this is a male rabbit, but in this night, one night before Easter, I've got 12 baby rabbits." And I was, what? Can I be so silly that I don't see the gender? But it was true, there was 12 baby rabbits. But he laughed and he told me, "Oh, this is a great surprise." So he lives here all alone and he loves his animal over everything. So it was a great surprise for him. A short time after this happened, he died. He passed away in the mountains, so I had the rabbits again. And yeah, now, as you know, I bring chicken inside of this barn, but everything here, which is very old now, is too broken. I have to renovate it. So here was also a rabbit area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places for rabbits, and I don't know if in one barn was one rabbit or more. So in the past it was easier to have animals. Today we have a lot of rules, and it is good that we have rules, that the animals have a good life. So this here is the only thing that I built at my own here in this area. This was for the chickens, where they can sit and sleep just with branches. And with this tool, it is such a small Bosch tool. The only thing that I have from Bosch Blue, because this is the Profi line, I normally have only Bosch Green, which is not so expensive, but it works if you pressure it. So with press it works great. Also for areas when you cannot have so much handle, so much movement. So I really love it. Full of shit. So let's start with the ideas that you had for my barn. A lot of people wrote me, "You need rabbits." So I told you that I don't want to have rabbits because I want to have a great life for them. I want that they can go out. Go out means that they dig holes. Dig holes means that they maybe run away, and I can kill them. So I think no rabbits in the future. Maybe, but at the moment, no. So then ducks. So we have two different kind of ducks. We have the running ducks, which are very high and straight up, and we have the normal ducks, which are very close to the ground. I had both in the past. Ducks are great for eggs. They taste a little bit different than chicken eggs, but they lay also a lot of eggs. And I have the normal ducks in the past. It was a frost. it was, I don't find the word. So the species from the ducks was out of Ross, and this was a duck which have a lot of meat. They were white. I don't remember the name, but when I remember it, I put it here inside of the video. And I also had one duck one night because I bought them. I bring the duck here to the other ducks. I close the door not fast enough and they fly away because they can fly very good. So I never see her again. Yeah. So I'm not sure if I should buy ducks. Maybe. I don't know. They also eat a lot of snails, which is very good. But when they don't find snails anymore, they eat everything else. So the next comments are turkeys and what's the name? Was heißt Wachtel auf Englisch?
Quail.
Quail, okay. Turkeys and quail. So I love to eat turkey meat. I buy it very often. And when you know how much antibiotics and medicine is inside of our meat that we buy in the supermarket, it is easy to have it at their own. But I don't know if it's really true, but people told me they are very loud. And of course they are also ugly. But yeah, maybe a few of them. My neighbors will love me if I don't have too much of them, if they are really so loud. But I don't know, maybe. And the other animals, I forgot the name again. Was heißt Wachteln auf Englisch? Sorry. The quails. I had quails in the past, I forget to tell you. But they are so small. And they also lay eggs, which is great for people that don't have so much space. But you have not much meat. So it's a very expensive meat if you buy it. And the eggs are also expensive. But for me it is not enough. I have to put work inside and energy. And for those small eggs, they don't lay in the winter months. And for those little bit meat, I think it is not worth it. Maybe in the future, but I'm not sure if I should do it again. Geh ab, du Scheißteil. Ja, danke. Warum nicht gleich so? So, next what people wrote me is, I don't know if the English name is correct, llama and alpaca. So they are very expensive. You can sell the wool, but these are not animals for me because they're too expensive. Then some write donkeys. Donkeys are so cute. I would love to have them, but for what? For wandering. And the combination donkey and horse is not so good when you have only one of each. So no. And some people write pigs. Yeah, I would love to have a special kind of pigs. Margalitza wool pigs. Google says, I hope you can see it, they look like this. They are very cute, they have not much fat and they are very good to have them outside, but it is a little bit difficult to have pigs here in Germany because of some illness, so it's not so easy, but I would love to have. Ja, warum nicht? New day, new clothes. So one of the goats bite yesterday in my paper where I have all the ideas from you on, and I try to restore it, but I'm not sure if I have everything. So someone wrote me, you can cultivate mushrooms. This is a very interesting idea because I love mushrooms and I know that it should be not so hard to let them grow. I have a wet cellar, so this is the best condition for them. Maybe I try it out. I know there is a lot that you can buy in the internet. The Myzel, I'm not sure if this is the right English word. The Myzel is under the ground, so this is the real plant. They are like roofs, and the mushrooms are the fruits. They are on top, and you can buy this Myzel that you can start them growing at home. So I have to check it. It sounds very good, and I love mushrooms. So goose, I had gooses in the past, and they were so aggressive against the children. I sold them because it makes no sense to have animals here, and they are allowed to run free here everywhere when they are so aggressive. It was not able for the kids to go inside because they came with wide open flying arms, and it was not nice. So no, I don't want to have gooses anymore. So someone wrote me, you can buy a mini shetty. A mini shetty is a pony. It lives about 40 years and they are very easy. So they don't get ill so easy. But I'm not sure if I'm ready for a horse again. You know, my horse Caruso, my first one, died in such a tragic, and it's still so fresh. I'm not sure if I can buy a horse now. I think I have to wait a little bit. I also think it's not good to buy a new animal if some animal passed away such a short time before, because you have to heal inside. It's not good if you buy a new animal and then of course the suffering is away because you have the happiness with the new animal, but inside it's still there, and I think you have to work on it, that it gets easier, and you cannot just forget it. It is still there. And it is also so, at the moment I cannot buy a new horse. A horse is so expensive, and the wet costs from the death of Caruso, my dream horse, was over 1,000 euros. So I paid a lot, and I also had the process the last month. You know, I was at court. I had to fight against someone, and I'm not able to say something about it. The process is over, but I spent a lot of money before we are going to court, and I get it back slowly, but I still paid several thousand euros that I don't get back, only for this court process. And yeah, this is such a lot of money that I have to pay at once, that I have nothing beside. You know, you never know what happens next. Maybe your car is in an accident and it's damaged, or something in the house is damaged, like the dishwasher or the washing machine, so that you have to buy something new. And because of this, I always sleep better if I have something at the side. And if I would buy a horse now, I have nothing at the side. And because of this, I also make the decision that I make a selling video in the next weeks. So I'm not sure if I can do it also in English, because the package costs to America or somewhere over the world are so high, but maybe. So I want to sell a lot of my bushcraft equipment, camera equipment, guitars. Then when I sell all those stuff, maybe the dream of a new horse is not so far away. And if I see something where I think, oh, you look lovely, you want to be at my side, then it's possible. But at the moment, horse is not possible. So I have to wait till I heal inside, until I can buy it. So the video is longer as I want to have it. Because of this, I have to make all the ideas at once. So cows, I would love to have cows, such small cows like Dexter or low-line Angus. They are really beautiful, but the bigger the animals, the more they need to eat. And yeah, you need a bigger barn, and so I would love to have them, but I have to think if it's really possible or not. Guinea fowl. I don't know if this kind of chicken tastes different than normal chickens, maybe you know it. And emus, these are also birds. I never saw them in Germany, so I'm not sure if I can really buy it. And I would love to have pheasants, peacock, because they are so beautiful with the feathers. They also write me have pheasant or pheasant, okay. But you only can breed with them, they are too expensive to eat them. So they are not really mine. So now it should be soon impossible for the goats to run away, because I've bought a battery for the fans, that this is under energy and they are getting hurt when they touch it. So I have this battery, and then I also bought this here. This is this fits directly to the house energy, but I want to try if I can put a power station on it. So I have several of them. Maybe this is compatible and they work together. So, and I have those energy fans, and I've also got this here. This isn't new, I've bought it for a good price both together, and this is normal for horse or cows, but maybe it's also good for my goats. I will try it out if it's enough or not. So it's raining again. It is like the last summer where it rained so much that most of my vegetables for my self-sufficiency farm are just rotten. And I hope it isn't the same size as it last year, because I want to harvest something in the fall. So I go back to work now. I have to remove all the parts of the old chicken barn, cut it. They are then for the fireplace in the next days. So, and then I have to think about what kind of animals are coming inside next and what I can build and create for them. So if you have any ideas, feel free to let me know in the comments. Also, if you have great plans for self-sufficiency projects here at the farm, feel free to let me know. So I go back to work now, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and we see us again in the next one. Have a great time. Bye bye.